I'm Lexi. I sing and I play guitar.
I'm Nadia. I play drums.
I'm French. I play bass.
And we are Magneta Lane.
Ooh, nice one.
It sounded like I said Bacalao. Magneta Lane.
We are not a type of Portuguese fish.
We are Bacalao.
Oh no. I don't know. It's just like two random words that we came up with. I don't know. It's like, well, I guess Magneta I took from the word magnetism. And at the time, like, we were so young and, just starting out in the music industry, and it was like a very attractive place. So I don't know, I just like visualized this place that was like really attractive, not necessarily good for you kind of thing. And I don't know, it's like I had always had a fascination with like band names like Sonic Youth, that type of thing. And I wanted like two words because at that time, like the bands were really popular. And I just remember thinking, I was like, I don't want our band to have the in front of it. So I don't know, Magneta Lane just kind of popped in my head, and it's been that ever since.
Telling me what's the street you grew up on or something.
Yeah, we should. I grew up on Magneta Lane, actually.
It was really scary getting into clubs. Like, we would have to fear getting carded all the time because we were lying about our ages. So we would just hide in the washroom. And the only place we ever got carded was Lee's Palace, and they would make us leave right after we played. But yeah, it was kind of scary.
It was also kind of awkward in the sense too that like I find that a lot of people, they had like certain expectations of us, like because they thought we were like 19 or 20 and we were like 16, 15-year-old girls, and they just expected us to be on a certain level at that point because we had gotten signed like so early on in our career, and like now it's just like, you guys are big bullies. No, but it's like it was totally awkward for us, but I mean, we just really wanted to play music, so we kind of went against all that.
Yeah, well, they're sisters, and then we all went to high school together. We were all big losers that really had no other friends, so...
Yeah, I was randomly, let's try this, and then whatever came out,
Yeah. When I was younger, like, I did vocal, but that was pretty much the extent of it. I just like failed at like classical music and then just decided to find a genre that would like accept me.
I did piano, but I quit because my teacher's breath smelled really bad. And it would like crackle. It was like smelly and crackling.
Breath crackled?
Yeah, it was like,
And you guys have come a long way since, a couple EPs, and now the latest one, Witch Rock, and you guys have a bit of backing from Boys from Finger 11. So how did that, you guys met at a party, how did that come to be, and how has that kind of changed things for you guys?
Well, our manager, I remember, I was talking to her and I was just like, I feel like we had been in a band for, quite some time at that point, and I think it's kind of hard sometimes, like you get stuck in like your own style of music, and we had never really explored the idea of like writing with other people kind of thing. And I just remember being at this, it was a Gibson Guitars party, and Rick and James were there, and we met them, like my manager like introduced us to them. And I don't know, it was just like, they were so awesome. Like they're like the nicest guys, like their taste in music is like so like good. It's like they make like us look like total losers. Like they know like all these like new obscure bands that like I've never even heard of, and I don't know, it's like they had like really, like they're really like creative guys, and I don't know.
really nice.
Yeah, and they're really nice people too. It's like just to work in that environment where there's like no pressure, and it's like you could just like, I don't know, just chill out and like write music. Like it was really fun and really refreshing, and kind of like what we needed at that time. So yeah, love those guys. They're really cool. We feel that like at the age that we are at now, it's like we're just so empowered by the fact that we can do what we want and say what we want, and we don't really care what people think. Or we just wanted to like, I guess like just let people, like young people know that it's like they have options, that it's, not everything that you see is like the only option that you have. Like there's a way to be sexy without being sexual. There's, different, I don't know, there's just like different avenues, right? And it's like you just have to do like what makes you feel comfortable with yourself, and like, in your mind and in your body and your soul. It's like, and just do that and just not really care what other people think. Like the girl in that music video, like she was like 10 years old. And she was so cool. Like she was like, totally down for like lighting that Barbie on fire. And it's just like, at 10, it's like, I remember even being 10 and like just remembering how certain things like affected me at that age. And it's important. It's like if there's something that makes you feel uncomfortable, it's like you don't have to do it. But, well, I mean, for this EP, like I just started writing songs like on my own earlier on, and then just kind of brought them into the studio, and then we kind of all started building on those songs, and that kind of became the EP. But on our previous records, like there's been records where like Nadia and I write the music, or there's a song, like a couple songs where like, you know, we all kind of like maybe just change things around at the jam space, that sort of thing. But the lyrics, like that's like my, like where my heart is kind of thing, and I love writing lyrics. But yeah, it's just like a bit of everything.
Yeah, it's like the best feeling ever. We have the most fun. We had such a great show last night in Sudbury. We played to just like the drunkest group of people ever, and all these people came on stage and started doing these like really strange interpretive dancing, and then it just ended up being like a guy and a girl dancing very inappropriately together. But the best is that we can just like all look at each other and laugh on stage, because it was actually hilarious.
It's really important. It's really important to not only like be a musician on stage and like connect with people on that level, but also to just like know your business and be an intelligent person in your industry, because it'll save your life. And I don't know.
Don't take criticism that to heart, even though that's really hard still to not take what people like. You guys suck, you know. It's still gonna hurt, but you have to not take it seriously.
Yeah.
I'm still working on that.
How about you, Fry?
Don't ever try and wear matching outfits at your first show. Yeah. You will always look back on that and think it was a bad idea.
Well, go to magnetalane.com, and then there's stuff on iTunes and on all the digital
There's links
realms.
on our website to our Facebook. No longer MySpace anymore.
Yeah, MySpace died. What was that? That's that. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. Thanks. That's a wrap.